tomen para autoestudio y podamos aprovechar el tiempo. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm gonna share my screen. I don't know, before I start with that, I want to know if you have any question in regards to the cover letter from last week, uh, or if everything was clear, you just let me know. How do you feel with it? In comments.
No, I clear about cover letter. Yeah, but
Okay,
I need to I need to practice. I think write again my cover letter, my
okay,
personal cover letter. Yeah, because I was thinking in your review, and I agree. Some things I miss or I forgot
yes,
include in the cover letter, but I'm clear. Yeah,
yes.
yes, I'm clear. And even I'm clear. I understand uh, which is the function of the cover letter, the purpose of the cover letter.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, good. That's good to know. Something important about the cover letter is, well, I divide it in two parts. On the first part, I may say that an important element has to do with the grammatical and the semantics of a cover letter. That is how the grammatical structures are used and how the messages are conveyed, because that is a very important element. What I want to send as a message for people when they actually read my letter,
yeah,
what am I saying to them, right? And the other element is directly related to the purpose it plays in the work environment. I think these are two different aspects. When I focus on the grammatical aspect, something important to mention, it's the structure I need to make use of for creating appropriate cover letters. This includes the sentence variety I use, the connections, the connectors, the transitions, and the phrases that I use to generate ideas that are well moved from one point to another.
yeah,
And that in the end conveys a clear message, right? That it's what we call unity and coherence and cohesion. Those are the elements that good writing includes. You mentioned, and this is just something I remember from a conversation we had. You studied English at what it's now Kaiser, right? When it was Ave Maria, you mentioned, right?
but
Mhm.
I never went to the college or
No, I
the
know, I
the
know, I
building.
know.
Yeah, I
The Language Institute.
I had no, but I had classes with teacher from there in
Okay,
my work. Yeah, on the mine, the teacher came to the mine, and we received class at 6 a.m.
okay. Was
every
that
day.
was that Jose Esteban Rodriguez?
No, no, no.
Pedro
You know,
Pérez?
I think I in that time I don't remember the names, but I think uh, uh, the that was a lot of years, um, a lot of
Probably.
years ago. But no, I don't remember the names. I don't remember. I had three teachers from Kaiser or Ave
Okay.
Maria. Yeah,
Okay.
at that time.
Sorry. Okay. Yes, I used to work at Kaiser, and I remember that there was a time in which there were three. Actually, there was a female teacher and two male teachers. Those are the two I mentioned to you. The other one, I'm not completely sure, but I think it was Albanelli. I don't remember her last name, but there were
Mm,
some teachers working at the mine.
okay. No.
So I brought this up because what I want to focus in this moment or in this class has to do precisely with things that you might have studied in that moment, and it has to do with the writing process. So I would like to share my screen with you, and
Okay.
you let me know if you can see it.
Yes,
You
I can see I can see my screen. Your screen, sorry.
Okay, good. So this is in your classroom, but I'm going to take a couple of minutes, and I wanna emphasize on these four sentence variety types. So you just probably connect back with these subjects, not subjects, but these topics that they follow the theme of writing, right? So the first thing has to do with what a sentence is and how you create it. So in general, when we talk about sentences, we're talking about words that they need to be organized to make sense. That is the very, very first element. So when I have multiple words, I can organize them in a way that they send the message. This was the example I used at that time. The are beautiful beaches of Nicaragua. If you see, those words are disorganized and you cannot make sense out of them. However, if I organize them into an article, then a noun, then a preposition, and another noun, and a verb, and an adjective. In that particular order, I am sending a message that can be understood. That it's the semantics of the sentence. That means that organization means something you can understand or you can decode from
Yeah,
the group of words.
yeah.
So this is the first and foremost, or the most important thing you need to remember in relation to sentences. Sentences need to be organized in a way, or words in sentences need to be organized in a way that they mean something. Okay?
Okay.
From there, I can say that a sentence, or the simplest form of a sentence, needs to have a subject, a verb, and an object. That is the simplest one. For example, Anna studies English. So I have subject Anna, that is the verb, English is the object or the complement of the sentence. In this
Yes.
case, you have I found it, I love it, I hate it. So these are subject, verb, and object type of sentences. Okay? So
Okay.
from here, another important element to recognize is the use of clauses. Clauses are the different phrases that you use in English. There are five types, but here I am only using two. The other three have to do with more complex statements. For example, when I talk about these more complex structures, I am talking about a relative clause, a noun clause, or an adjective clause. So these are three clauses that are the more complex type of ones. But here, I want to focus on two different types of clauses. The ones I call dependent and independent clauses. The differences or the definitions for dependent and independent clauses, it's that when I talk about independent clauses, oh, Anna, I was not sharing my screen. This is what I'm using. Sorry.
I was seeing the principal screen of the classroom, I think, but
Yes,
I
yes.
thought.
Don't worry. Let me just go over
Ah,
this very
yeah,
quickly.
yeah, but I'm happy to understand very well the word. Yeah,
Okay, good,
yeah.
good,
You know,
good, good.
it's better read. It's better read my
Yes.
listening is a really really
Mhm.
hard skill when
Yes,
when
definitely.
when when you are learning English.
Yes, definitely. In listening, it's a skill that needs a lot of practice.
Yeah, I
So
know. I know.
you were practicing a minute ago. I'm sorry, but this is the explanation I was giving to you. I was telling you that the sentence it's something that requires that the words that you use they need to be organized in a particular manner. So you may
Yeah,
have the same number of words, but if they are disorganized, they have no meaning. But if I organize them, I do have a meaning, right? So then I told
right.
you that another important element when I'm talking about sentences, it's precisely clauses. Clauses, you might find at least five different type of clauses. These are
Yeah.
adjective, adverb, and relative clauses, but these are a little bit more complex. They are related to the kind of words that you are going to find in a particular parts of a sentence. We're going to study them later on, but right now I want to focus on two. These are the dependent and independent clauses. The dependent clause, as the name suggests, it's a type of phrase. It's not a sentence. It's a phrase that it is missing more information to make sense. What is another characteristic it has? A dependent clause sometimes doesn't have a subject. Sometimes it starts with a, a subordinating conjunction. That a subordinating conjunction it's precisely this. When
Ah, okay.
before
I'm going to ask about that. Yeah,
yes,
I
go
got it.
ahead.
Subordinated sorry, conjunction.
Subordinating conjunctions.
Okay, conjunction. Yeah.
Yes, and
Okay.
I'm going to share with you this I'm gonna share. Let me see if I can find it here because I don't know why it isn't there. So subordinating conjunctions are the words that introduce a sentence or affect the meaning of a sentence by making it a dependent clause. This means more information is needed for the sentence to make sense. For example, when I say when I was a
Yeah,
kid, if
yeah.
even if you listen to that, yes, sorry, Anna.
Yeah, I got it. When I was a kid, what?
Mhm. There's something
Yeah.
missing, right? So
Yeah.
that is precisely why I call this a dependent clause. It's a dependent clause because there's more
Yeah.
information required. So this dependent clause, it's a sentence that it's affected in its meaning by a subordinator at the beginning. Now, when I talk about the independent clause, I am talking about the opposite. I am talking about a full sentence that requires no more information because it has a subject, a verb, and an object. So you say something like, I studied early in the morning. And then when you join them, when I was a kid, I studied early in the morning. I am conveying or I am sending or I am using a type of sentence that I call complex sentence. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Let me
I
let me see if I can share with you. It should be right here. I'm not sure why I can't see it there. There is a list of words that affect the meaning of sentences. These are the subordinating conjunctions. I can't seem to find it, so I'm going to send it later. Don't worry.
okay.
I'm gonna
No, no, no
I'm
problem.
going to find it in a moment. Just a second. It's not this one. It's not that one. It's because this was in a particular. Oh, here. No, this is the exercise. Here isn't Jesus. So give me just 1 second. It must be right here. Okay. Okay, here it is. Let me share with you this my screen. I'm going to share it later. Okay.
Okay.
So in English, you have something we call, let me make it a little bit bigger, linking words. And this includes something I call transition words and conjunctions. You can call these cohesive devices or connecting words. So they are divided into transitions and also they are divided into conjunctions. When I talk about conjunctions, I am talking about these words that they can be coordinating
Mm,
and subordinating conjunctions. The subordinating conjunctions are the ones that make dependent clauses because they require more information.
yeah.
And the coordinating conjunctions are the ones that link two independent sentences. Okay, that is something that I wanted you to know. So the difference, dependent clause, it's something that requires more information, and independent clauses are the ones that make sense alone. So questions up here. Question thus
No,
far.
no, only a comment. In my particular case, I think it's easier to use the conjunction, both coordinating and subcoordinating conjunctions when I writing, but when I talking, it's a little bit hard to me, I think. But I think I don't know how to say across the time. I think that connection with of those words happen naturalmente.
No,
No,
I don't get that part, Anna. Sorry.
I try to say you I when I see the all that words those words I use those words when I writing,
Yes.
but I think when I talking is a little bit hard to me,
Yes.
but I guess I use those words sometimes, maybe
Yes.
yeah, maybe uh due to my poor practice. I don't feel I don't know, a little I don't feel confident when I talking, and maybe my sentence structure is not is not too is not
To correct.
too correct
No, let me tell you
form, too
something
correct
here.
form. Yeah.
What happens, Anna, it's that, and this is not my intention. It's not to talk badly about other institutions or so. That's not my thing. But normally, these are things that language courses do not teach. Because the focus it's fluency, right? It's speaking more, it's speaking faster, or each institution has its own beliefs.
Yeah, and sometimes other institutions, they are focus they are or they yes, they are focusing the class in a lot of grammar, and sometimes a lot of grammar. I know this is part of the grammar, right?
This
uh,
is, but it's productive. In the end, it is.
yeah,
I'll explain to you, and then
sometimes
you go ahead.
you don't need a lot of grammar to communicate with the other, with the people, with the American, Canadian people, because they are in the, I don't know, in the informal situation. They are, I don't know, relaxed when they are talking. But in my mind, I have a lot of grammar, and I need to use all of them, that I need to learn in that moment. That I it's a confusion. It's a totally
Definitely,
confusion. Yeah.
I agree with
I
you.
think when my daughter asked me about grammar, and and I an answer to her, I surprised myself, because oh no, I I know grammar, but why I can't use it when I talking?
Yes, and
Yeah,
that it's a
it's
very
hard.
important point.
It's hard.
Yes, there is always something that it's more pragmatic, that it is the functionality of this grammar. So my intention with this program is precisely that people know there is this grammatical structure that you can use in this particular moment, in why
Yes,
to use it. It's a matter of awareness. It's a matter of consciousness. Why you do or why you choose what you choose when you're speaking, right? So we're going in that direction precisely.
okay.
So and definitely grammar it's important, but
Yeah, it's
definitely
very important.
it isn't the most important. The most important is getting the message across, right? Now, another thing is when we raise, and let me give you this phrase. When I use this phrase, I mean when I increase my level, when I want to make it higher, when I raise the bar, I need to focus more on a communication correctness. That is how correct I am communicating with people, right?
Yes,
So that is another element that it's important, mostly at your level, right? That you want to move, probably you want to grow within the company. Your English needs to be polished. Uh,
yes,
and that is the idea with this, right?
yes.
So, as I
Yeah,
was telling you,
because
mhm,
my new boss is a girl from United States,
mhm,
and right now she doesn't speak nothing in Spanish.
okay,
I can speak with her, but sometimes I feel I don't know, that I am losing some parts when she's talking with me, because the American people talk fast, really really fast.
yes.
Yeah, and she talk really she talk fast.
Where is she
But
from? What state is she from?
I don't remember. Yeah, yeah, it's a Eldis, es una señora grande ya, 60 años, una elderly, algo así, no me
It is an
acuerdo.
elder.
It's an elder woman. This is
Mhm,
really really nice person. It's funny, but
mhm.
yeah, and that is my concern. Uh, when I feel that I losing some part of her. or her talk, or when she's trying to teach me something about our work. Yeah, that is a serious point. Yeah, it's for that because I remember I told you I don't like too much English,
I believe
but
you. You
yeah,
know, it,
but
it happens.
across all my professional life, or I always uh have been uh clear. I need English, and I need English always. Yeah,
Yes, everybody needs it.
yeah. I think there are there are other professions that English is not too much necessary, but I think in my profession, yes.
Yes, I believe, in what I think of your profession, it's that you have a great opportunity to expand your job opportunities because there are not so many geologists in this country. And you are already in the industry for some years now. And I believe with a good level of English, you may work, and this is another phrase, you
Yes.
may work wonders. It means puedes hacer maravillas. You may
Oh,
work,
really? Oh,
yes, work wonders and hacer maravillas.
I have a good experience about
Mhm.
my poor level in English because I changed it 3 times in my professional work. I changed it 3 times. My position, my I don't know how to say my uh a otro tipo de trabajo en mi misma profesión. O sea, primero fui geóloga normal de campo, pero como medio sé inglés,
Mhm.
pude trabajar con los canadienses y entonces ya me dediqué mucho más a la interpretación, mucho más con la computadora y más de la oficina. Y ahora trabajo en base de datos y solo porque medio sé inglés. Entonces, a lot of geologists, partners, a lot of partners can do that because they don't speak English, nothing. Yeah, and they spend a lot of time in the same position because don't have the skill of the other language, and of course it's English. It's English. I like Mandarin, but I don't know if someday I can use Mandarin.
Probably, I don't know, probably,
Yeah, because it's China.
mhm.
China is going to be the owner of the world.
Yes, yes, no,
At
definitely.
least Nicaragua can be happen that.
Yes, that can happen actually.
Yeah.
And let me tell you that it seems like as it is becoming the number one economy in the world, probably the business language will swiftly move from English to Mandarin. So I think learning languages it's always an advantage. Let me tell you. So
Yeah, it's a strong advantage.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So, as I was telling you, Anna, the thing, and let me just go back. I wanna capture this moment because it's very important. When it comes to being more fluent, sometimes it's not necessarily only a matter of knowing a lot of words, but knowing how to move ideas from ideas. Let me give you an example. This list I show you has a characteristic. All of them have an equivalent in each of the positions. Let me give you an example. When I say for in coordinating conjunctions, I am saying because in subordinating conjunctions. And when I look for reasons here, let me look for it. It's right here. You can use therefore, or you can use in fact, or you can use in the end as a consequence. All of these words I'm telling you mean because. So each word has one equivalent either in a transition or a coordinating or a subordinating conjunction.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily knowing a lot of vocabulary, but knowing how to move from an idea to another. Okay, that is very, very important.
Yeah.
You structure your sentences, but also the way you move from one idea to another. That is the key element here. Okay.
Okay.
So as I was telling you, as well, when we talk about sentences, knowing about dependent and independent clauses
Send a
is
class.
very important. The dependent clause has an element that makes it a phrase, and the independent clause, it's a sentence. So right now, I'm going to give you the following exercise. This exercise, it's for you to identify what is a dependent clause or an independent clause for the underlying parts. Okay, so I would like you to work alone for the next 3 to 4 minutes. Do as much as
Okay.
you can in 4 minutes, and then we check it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let me close my mic and my camera.
Okay. I go in there. I
Okay.
I'm there. Okay.
Okay. You work it on your own. Probably write it down, check it, and then we check it together.
Perfect. Answer key.
Okay, Anna, can we check some of these, please? So let me share it. Don't worry about the number. Okay, this is only a practice for us to know how much what is
Okay.
your understanding for this. So tell me, what about the first one? What is it?
I think it's a dependent
Good.
clause.
This is
Yeah,
definitely a dependent clause
yeah,
because it is missing more. It is missing information, but it's
yes.
at the end. Very good. Number two.
Uh, I'm not sure in this case. Brianna eats chocolate, whatever she gets up to break in math. I can see the closest.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a compliment because Brianna is, or maybe it's an independent clauses.
This is a dependent clause, definitely. Let me, by the way, I'm going to send you right
Ah, okay.
now the the list because I'm going to. I don't know why you don't see there. Just a second.
Word wonders es hacer maravillas. Entonces,
Yes,
that is new for me.
yes. It is an
And
expression.
even raise the bar, but if you use that phrase in by context, it's easier to understand. It's easy to understand. Raise the bar.
Yes. When you raise the bar, it's precisely that.
Yeah, for a few seconds, I translate to the bar in Nicaragua. Bar.
Yes. But raise the bar, it means that you increase for example, when they tell you you are doing a good job, but we
Yes.
need to raise the bar. Tenés que subir el
Yes,
estándar.
yes.
Vamos a aumentar
Yes.
la calidad. That's what it means.
You know.
Okay. So what about the other one? I just sent you over WhatsApp. I sent you the list. Okay.
Okay. I don't have here my cell phone. I
Don't
think
worry.
it's turned off, but it's it's no problem.
Don't worry.
Okay,
You'll
the
get it.
other after the flu, the family moved
After the
in
flood.
the flood. Sorry, the flood. Uh, teacher, the flood. But when in this case we have two O.
Yes.
Why in this case not like you?
You know that it's a very particular thing. This is what happens. English, it's not a syllabic language. That
Yeah.
is the first thing. Second thing, it's that not all words are pronounced the same. In this case, I don't know why.
Yeah, it's
I know
only
this, but
it's
the
a
reason
flood.
is that
Flood.
it is the rule. It's only the word.
Yeah, you see that when I told you I if I try to apply the grammar here, you
Yes,
you say
but here
okay.
it's more phonetical. This is more
Yes, I know.
phonetics. This has got to do with phonetics, definitely. In the pronunciation, it's flood.
Flood.
After
Yeah,
the flood.
and I know very well that word, but
Yes, I know.
I
I'm
forgot in
sure.
this moment. In this moment.
Yes. Is it
Yeah.
raining a lot in the mine?
Right now I think no. Yesterday, as I I asked to my partner, and he said no, no. I'm here in when I don't live exactly in Managua, but I always say Managua. Here in the I don't know in the sun, it's raining a lot. It's raining a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, but
You
in the
live
mar.
in Ticuantepe, Ana.
No, I live uh, close to Veracruz. Saint Mary
I
College.
do. Yes, I
Yeah, this
do.
is
I do.
Capistrano in the
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
We live, well, not so close. I live a little, some kilometers before.
But
But
it's closer than Managua,
yes, and it's close.
Veracruz. Yeah, and even here is Nindiri, Masaya.
That is
Yeah,
right. But
yeah.
I don't know if you remember. I was telling my wife and I were talking the other day about that, and it is that sometimes um, probably 15, 20 years or probably 25 years ago when we went to I had relatives in Veracruz, and I remember we took the bus with my grandfather, and it fell so away from Managua. I don't know if you remember that going to
Really?
Veracruz, it was I don't know if you ever traveled, but going to Veracruz, it was era fuera de Managua, se sentía lejísimo.
You know, I went in Veracruz my first time last
Mhm,
2 years ago when I uh my safe zone always was Managua.
mhm,
But you remember with the social problems, I had to move my daughter and my son to the other school
mhm.
and in Veracruz. That
Yes,
was my first
yes, that
time.
areas.
Yeah, I was living here, but I didn't go to.
Yes, it was a very difficult time. I mean, and I think it's a good area. I mean, this one,
Yeah,
it's a
r-
good
uh,
area. It's cool, and there's a lot of activity there now. I went out with my wife, and we were driving only with the pandemic. It's the only thing you can do. So we went in that
you
area.
live in Managua? Are
I
you
do. I live in Las
you?
Colinas, so
Okay,
it's
okay.
it's very close. So we were
It's
driving,
close. Yeah.
and
My office is in La Colina.
really, where is it?
Close to that famous Kinder. Um, that's Kinder.
La Manzanita? No, no,
No,
that's not
the other one, the
near the church, cerca de la iglesia.
no. Is it the isn't the when you go Masaya to Managua, the first enter is the second or the one enter to the colina.
La primera es la tercera, cuando viene
Ah,
de Masaya.
Dios
But esa es más desconocida. Sería la segunda entrada.
Espera un momentito, un momentito. Sorry, Montessori Kinder Montessori. Yeah, I remember. You don't know that Kinder
Montessori está en la primera
Montessori.
entrada. Está por
Yeah, okay. Is there? Is there? It's close to Montessori
it's
kindergarten.
near the Veterinarios
There.
Unidos.
I don't know Veterinarios Unidos. You know where the location of Russian
Yes, the Russian
ambassador?
embassy.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, it's close of there.
where is it? I mean, I don't know. Is there an advertisement of
Yeah, Calibre office.
really? I have never
Yeah, it's
seen
a
it.
corporative offices. But
Building.
okay, when you are in the corner in the corner of the Montessori kindergarten,
Uh-huh.
you get one cuadra, no me acuerdo.
Block? One block?
Yeah, you get one block to the east and then one block to the north and then almost one block to the east again. That is exactly the location.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
I've never
close. It's
seen it.
close. Yeah,
I've never seen
it's
it.
a
I live near Lincoln.
Ah,
Uh,
okay. It's more closer. It's closer than of here, Lincoln. I
yes.
I I take that road
Hmm.
when I don't want to fight with the
With
rush
traffic.
hour. Rush hour, yeah, with the traffic.
Yes, it's
I
terrible.
take
Traffic,
that. It's terrible.
it's
And
terrible.
to try to get the street, I don't know,
The main street, la calle
yeah,
principal o lo
to
que más
get
hay.
this qué increíble, no me acuerdo cómo decir semáforo.
The traffic light.
The traffic light in that traffic light is really dangerous sometimes
Hmm.
when you try to do that 5 at the 6 p.m. It's terrible. After that hour is easier.
It's easier, but Carretera Masaya, it's crowded. It's there's a lot of traffic.
Yeah, yeah, but you
It's
you
you get used to it.
yeah,
So
you find at the end you feel a normal way when you have a lot of year to do
yes,
that.
it's
Yeah.
exactly the same thing. And now everything it's closed. Right there where you live, there are a lot of food parks, and there are stores. There's this school. You have everything near.
Yeah, some partners always say, you have everything close to your house. Yes, it's true. It's true. A lot
It
of,
is close.
yeah. It's I if I don't want to buy in the supermarket.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly the fruits I prefer in the I don't know how to say en los puestos.
Yes, in the stores, in the
In
little
the
store.
stores, yeah, closer here, close
Mhm.
to here. Yeah, it's better, and there are a lot of points of that
Oh, the fruit.
fruits.
Yeah,
The
that is
fruit
totally right.
is fresh. Is
Yes, and they're
fresh.
fresh. That's I think the most important thing with fruits in the end. It's they're fresh, and you are helping someone that depends on that more than the supermarket in the end.
Yeah, but the Colinas Colina place is similar because and even it's closer than the big mall
Yes.
galerías.
It's
Yeah,
closer. I
it's
feel
close.
everything kind of away because I used to live in the center, and I used to feel like it was everything was closer. But then again, everything I need it's close. It's close. It's nearby.
Yes,
So you get used to it. I mean, as years go by, you get used to them.
yes. We
Okay,
we are happy living here.
I believe
Uh,
so. It's a
yeah,
calm place.
yes. You can like the people say you can hear self your own thoughts here.
Hmm.
Yeah, you
Hmm.
don't. Yeah, it's a really you don't hear um a lot of noises from the highway. I don't know. Almost nothing. And here in my blocks, the neighbor are really almost invisible for me.
Yes, it's because I mean, it's big. I mean, Capistrano, it's big,
Yeah, it's big. It's really
very
big.
very big.
Yeah, I live in the five. I don't know how is okay say here in this case stage. I don't know. It's the
Like the
five.
Fifth Street.
Yeah, en la quinta etapa.
The Fifth Street. You
Yes,
can
but
call it Fifth Street or the Fifth Block.
I don't know very well or Capistrano. I don't
Mhm.
know. I going to have 5 years living here.
Is it near the roundabout? Is that near the roundabout?
Roundabout.
Yes, la
What is it?
rotonda de Capistrano.
No, it's far
Closer?
away.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no, es que la quinta etapa. Capistrano tiene 5 etapas y cada etapa puede tener 40 casas.
Oh, it's big. I don't know Capistrano. I have been to Capistrano once, several years
They're
ago.
close to the park. This is a park. It's a big
Oh,
park.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
No, that is a first stage, but
Mhm.
it's for that. I told you, it's big. It's big. I don't know
Okay.
completely Capistrano,
Yes,
and
I've been to
even my
Capistrano once. Mm-hmm.
grande,
And
es
even?
grande, and even mi propia etapa la conozco todo. But
Yes.
it's I going I don't I don't like to to move a lot of I walk but for the other stage close to the
Mhm.
park. Yeah, it's good to
It's good.
walk here because it's safe. It's more safe to the other places. Yeah.
Yes. And
Yeah.
it's very good. The weather, it's cool there.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. And the houses are big. Well, my house is big.
Yes, that's
I like.
important as well.
Yeah, it's big. I think I have enough backyard
Hmm.
around all my house. I like that. I like that.
That's
I think
important.
I don't need to to go outside of my of my
Of your
home.
area, of your residence, of your
Yeah,
house.
really, really, really. Yeah, it's really
It's
true.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, Anna. Let's take a look at number four. What about number
Okay.
four? What do you have
No,
there?
remember the number three is a cloud. It's a closest. It's
No,
a
this is
close,
actually a phrase. This is
¿verdad?
not a clause.
Sí, es que
Because, uh-huh,
no le hallaba.
let me tell you why it isn't a clause. A clause
Ajá.
needs a subject, a verb, and an object. This one,
Oh,
it's only the it's only the
a phrase.
subordinating,
Yeah, after the floor.
and
Okay,
there is only a phrase. That it's only a phrase.
perfect. Okay.
And what about number
And the
four?
four, while walking at the park, John saw a raccoon eating
Raccoon,
potato
a
chips.
raccoon.
A raccoon eating
Mhm.
potato chips. Um, sí, it's a depend clauses. Clause.
No, this is an
Independent. Ah,
independent.
oh,
Yes, because it's a full
sorry,
sentence.
sorry. I was focusing in the first part. Yeah, you're right. It's only with the high the subrayado, no me acuerdo cómo decir subrayado.
Underlined, underlined.
Underlined underlined part, right?
Yes, that
Yeah.
is right.
Yeah, you don't need nothing more. Yes,
Yes.
independent class.
And what about the other one? Number five.
A student enrolled in bachelor and master diplomas past the regents. This is graduation requirement. I don't know. There are a lot of ideas there. I don't know.
Okay, let me explain to you what happens here. If you remember at the beginning, I said to you there are noun clauses.
Mm,
These are phrases that in the sentence they only play the role of the noun. All of these students enrolled in bachelor and associate degree programs, todo
okay.
es el sujeto de la oración. That is
El
the subject.
sujeto nada más.
Exactamente. ¿Por qué? Porque aquí lo que dice, let me explain this in Spanish,
Ajá.
los estudiantes matriculados
Sí.
en programas de licenciatura los estudiantes matriculados en licenciaturas y programas de asociados, todo eso es un sujeto. ¿Por qué? Porque el must pass es el verbo. Deben de pasar ¿Qué deben de pasar? El objeto, el objeto de la oración. The regents test as a graduation requirement. Entonces, este es un independent clause. Le repito por acá. Todo esto que tiene acá, Ana, es un noun clause, es decir, es una frase de sujeto de la oración. Los
Yeah.
estudiantes matriculados en la licenciatura y los programas de asociados es solamente el sujeto. ¿Cuál es el verbo? Must pass. ¿Qué deben de hacer? Must pass, deben de pasar. The Regents test as a graduation requirement. Ese sería el complemento de la oración.
Yeah, it's a little bit confused because if you don't tell me that, I can understand the first verb is enrolled because it's a verb too. Yeah,
That is right.
but I got it your explanation.
Yes, that is the
Yeah.
explanation here. This is a
Yeah.
noun phrase. Esto es una
Yeah.
frase de sujeto. Okay?
Okay, it's an independent clauses.
This is an
All of the
independent clause. All of
yeah.
that.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I got
Now,
it.
what about this one? Who failed to show
Student who
to the
fail.
Regents test?
Yeah, it's a dependent
Oh, okay. This
clause.
is a
Yes.
dependent
Yeah,
clause.
dependent clause. Yes.
Excellent. So, Ana, these are then depend. Oh, sorry, dejé de compartir ahí. Let me give
Yeah.
me a second. These are dependent and independent clauses. So I was telling you that the dependent clause needs more information and the independent clause doesn't need more information. Okay? I don't know if you
Yes.
have any question up there.
No, no. It's
Okay,
it's
good.
okay.
Then we have another important category or another important explanation about sentences. It's that there exists two categories of sentences. We can call them sentence types. Esto que tiene acá son los sentence types, pero también las oraciones pueden ser agrupadas por variedad. Sentence type and sentence variety. Sentence types are declarative sentences. These are the affirmative, sorry, and negative sentences. I took the bus. I didn't take the bus. These are declarative statements. Okay. Now, I also have questions. These are, well, interrogative statements that use a quotation, a question mark.
Question mark. Yeah.
Where are you now? What did you study in university? Did you find the book? These are sentence types. These are interrogative statements. Then you have exclamatory. These have this expression or quotation mark.
Yeah.
They express emotions and they include these like, you, that is growth. Yeah, that's great. So they imply an emotion. And finally, you have something we call imperatives. Imperatives are sentences that they don't use as subject because the subject is implicit. They mean a rule or an order you give
Yes.
someone.
Yes.
When you talk to Alexa, for example, you tell her, do the homework, come here, bring your book, study for the test. That implies you, but you don't use it because it's an imperative. Okay? So these are
Okay.
sentence types. After that, you are going to find something we call sentence variety. Sentence variety are very, very important sentence categories because they are the ones that dynamize the way your writing pieces are created. Why? Because they allow you to change from simple sentences to more complex sentences. What are sentence variety? Okay, there exists four sentence variety types. The first one, simple sentences. That is the most common one. It is a sentence that has a subject, a verb, and an object. Or it has two subjects, two verbs, and an object. pero el mensaje es uno solo. There is a single message. For example, Marta and Luis married in 2002. Marta and Luis married in 2002. Tengo dos sujetos, pero tengo un solo mensaje. Se casaron. Okay. But you can also have two actions at the same time. Marta and Luis married and lived together for 25 years.
Sí.
These are examples of simple sentences. Now, are simple sentences bad? No, they are not bad, but they lack o le hace falta a little bit more dynamic. That's why, or that it's when we start talking about compound sentences. Compound sentences are two independent clauses or two independent sentences that you connect with a comma and a coordinating conjunction. Coordinating conjunctions are what we call fanboys. What are fanboys? These words for, and, nor, but, yet.
Fanboys. I going to ask you,
Mhm.
but I see that word in the other. When you show me the subordinating and the conjunction, that I saw that word,
Mhm.
fanboy.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, fanboys, it's the acronym for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. These words
Incredible.
have a particular use. For
Yeah.
example, for, it's reason. So I say, I need to finish the report, comma, for they will read it in the meeting. Another example, I need a new car. For this one, it's old. Okay? For is like because, but the difference is that for it's a coordinating conjunction. Important?
Yeah, teacher,
Mhm.
I never use for
Okay.
like this. Yeah,
Okay.
like because. Yeah,
Because it's not
I don't
commonly
remember
taught.
if I know this part. I don't remember.
Okay, it's a matter of the way it's being focused. Here you are seeing it from two different perspectives. One, it's coordinating conjunctions, and the other one, it's subordinating conjunctions. Okay, in this case, the coordinating conjunction tells you use a comma, use for to give reason. For example, you may say, last week I took an English test for I needed to know my level.
Okay,
Another
okay.
illustration might be we need to study for the test. For the company, it is going to, for the company is going to give us a raise. Okay, that is an example, or those are examples of for. They are reason. Another
Exactly.
one, and sorry, Anna, you had a question.
No, teacher.
Okay,
No, it's okay.
then you have and. This shows addition. This is two ideas. They go in the same direction and you connect them. I will finish it later and I will send it early tomorrow. You are adding information. Okay? Another example is Mario studies French and he is planning to study German. Okay? You're
Okay,
adding
okay.
information. Then you have nor. Now, nor, I make a note here. Nor, it's two negative ideas that you link them. Something important. There exists two possibilities you can use here. The first possibility, let me use Spanish here, voy a usar español acá. La palabra
Okay.
nor sirve para unir dos oraciones de orden negativo. La primera parte de la oración se va a mantener negativa. Por ejemplo, Luis didn't pass the test. Luis no pasó el examen, ni se preparó para él, o ni se había preparado para él. Cuando yo lo quiero unir, porque van en la misma dirección, yo puedo decir, Luis didn't pass the test, nor, y luego el sujeto y el resto de la oración en afirmativo. Nor he studied for it, ni estudió para él. Esa es
Ah,
una de las
okay.
posibilidades. La
I
segunda
never
posibilidad,
use nor.
okay, let me tell you what happens. These are topics that require a little bit of time to explain them, porque son un poquito tediosos, ¿no? Porque aquí viene el otro caso. En la segunda posibilidad hay algo que tiene que ver con el estilo de redacción. El estilo de redacción me dice a mí, si vos vas a usar el nor en medio, la segunda parte de la oración debe de ir con el sujeto y el verbo invertido. Eso quiere decir que yo debo de usar el auxiliar del tiempo gramatical de la oración. For example, si yo digo acá, the previous one was not used, punto. They didn't comment on it. Las dos oraciones son negativas. The previous one wasn't used. They didn't comment on it. Como van en la misma dirección, cuando yo la uno, yo puedo decir, the previous one was not used, coma. Voy a usar el nor y luego voy a invertir el sujeto y el verbo. ¿Qué hago ahí? ¿Cuál es el tiempo gramatical? Es pasado simple. Auxiliar, did, nor, did, they comment on it. Let me give you another example. I haven't paid my car, nor do I have the money to do it. Okay, I haven't paid for my car, nor do I have the money to do it. ¿Qué pasa acá? Como esto es negativo, la
I
otra oración
only
no puede
I
ser
sorry
negativa.
teacher. I want to say this in Spanish. O sea, no he pagado mi tarjeta,
Ujú,
mi carro y ni tengo para hacerlo, es eso. Tengo reales para hacerlo.
exactamente. Eso es lo que ni tengo el dinero para hacerlo. That's what it
Spanish,
means. Okay? Another example. The report is not ready, nor the information, nor was the information provided in a timely manner. Ni el reporte está listo, ni la información fue provista en tiempo y forma.
Okay.
Eso es lo que significa esa oración. Okay? That
Mm,
is the use of more. Okay? And then you have but. I don't know if you have any question here.
No, it's okay.
¿Alguna
It's
pregunta
okay.
por ahí?
No, it's
Okay.
okay.
And then, and then you have but, that it's contrast. I know they always demand it to be early, but I have a lot of things to do. But I have a lot of things to do. This is a contrast. Another example is they didn't study, but they took the test. Or talks about choice, o habla de las opciones, pero importante, esto no es como cuando uno dice, do you want to drink Coke or Pepsi? Aquí es cuando yo doy opciones de acciones que son distintas. We can work today or we can study it tomorrow. Another example, we can live in Managua or we can rent in San Marcos. You see, you
Yes.
have a choice.
Okay.
Yet, Yet it's an expected result. Very important. Unexpected result, but it's also contrast. También es contraste con la diferencia que yet tiene la connotación o la característica que el resultado no es algo que yo haya esperado. Me gusta siempre poner este ejemplo. I never played the lotto, Nunca juego la lotería. Yet today I won $25. I never played the lotto, yet I won $25. ¿Por qué esto es yet y no but? Porque el resultado es inesperado. Si yo hago algo siempre de una manera y algo ocurre que la cambia, eso es un resultado inesperado. Esa es la diferencia entre but y yet. ¿Ok?
En el caso de esa oración, yo debo entender que, o sea, yo nunca juego la lotería, pero sí lo hice hoy y gané los $25. Eso es lo que dice.
No, dice, nunca jugué la lotería, sin embargo, hoy gané $25.
Ah, o sea, no por medio de la lotería. Eso es lo que estaba confundida. De otra forma, él
No, no,
ganó
no, it is implicit.
$25.
That is implicit. Esa idea que usted dice, Ana, está implícita. Está ahí.
Ah,
O sea, jugué
ok.
la lotería and I won, pero es implícita.
Ah, ok, ¿ves?
¿Por
Te
qué?
tenía que
Porque el
preguntar porque no le
yet me
entendía
hago.
bien.
Ujú, claro que sí, porque el yet es un resultado que usted no espera.
Exacto. Ok.
¿Ya? Otro ejemplo, I felt sick, yet my results showed I had nothing. Me siento como enfermo, sin embargo los resultados salen como que no tengo nada. You see, the unexpected result is I have nothing.
Yes.
And
Got it.
then you have so, that it's cause and effect. We read the report, so we are aware of the problems we have. Otro ejemplo, we bought a new car, so we don't have money right now. Okay? Cause
Yes.
and effect.
Cause
Now, there are two things that you need to do when you have compound sentences. You need one of the fanboys and a comma before the fanboys. And here you have them. For, its reason, English it's important, comma, for, it is the language of businesses. ¿Qué pasa acá? Siempre antes de la conjunción coordinada, yo debo de poner una coma. Pero para saber que estoy usando una conjunción coordinada de manera correcta, yo debo de tener una oración completa a un lado y otra oración completa al otro. English is important, comma, for it is the language of businesses.
yeah, always using a fanboy.
Always
Yeah.
using a fanboy, you have a comma before the coordinating conjunction.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, any question here?
No, I need to I need to study a fanboy rules.
Okay, definitely. This is a matter of practicing. This is a matter of practicing because these are the elements that allow you to create uh, your own uh, your own sentences. Okay, so I would
Okay.
like you to do the following exercise. I would like you to take 3 minutes approximately. This only uses and, but, or, and so. Okay, so let's take 3 to 5 minutes. Do as many as you can, and we check them. Can we check Anna?
Teacher, give me
Tell
one
me.
minute more. Give me
Okay,
one
okay.
minute more. Okay.
Okay, Anna. Let's check
Ready,
what
ready. Yeah, ready.
we have. Don't worry, because this can be homework as well. Don't worry, because there's a lot of information.
Okay.
Okay, tell me number one.
Yuan was cold, so he put on a coat. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Mary
That's right.
tried to read a novel. Okay.
That's right. Excellent. Number two.
Maria tried to read a novel in French, but it was too difficult.
Okay. Totally. Totally.
Okay.
Number three.
To get from Vancouver to Victoria, you can fly or you can ride the ferry.
Excellent. Number
Okay.
four.
I bought a bottle of wine and we drunk it together. I'm not sure in this case.
That is totally true. Number
Oh,
five.
okay, perfect. The waiter was not very nice, but the food was delicious. It's okay, teacher?
The waiter was not very nice.
Yeah,
Say it again. Sorry, I couldn't hear
but
it.
the
But,
food was
but,
delicious. Yeah.
excellent.
I
Number six. Did you
okay,
do
I
number
went
six?
yes, I went to buy a Rolling Stone CD, but the shop didn't have it.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent. How many did you do, Anna?
All all of all
Okay,
the
good, good.
the
Let's
sentence.
check
Yes.
them.
Yes, okay. Anna needs some money, so she took a part-time job. Can you hear me, teacher?
That it's true. So,
Okay.
number eight.
Number 8. There's so much rain lately. Maybe it's because of El Niño or maybe it's just coincidence.
Coincidence. Coincidence.
Coincidence. Okay.
Coincidence.
Coincidence. Coincidence.
Okay. Number nine.
Okay. Julie has
Yes.
a guitar. Okay. Julie has a guitar and she
Okay.
plays it really well. Okay.
Okay. That
Okay,
it's
number
true.
10. Okay, thank you. Number 10,
No,
the
you know what?
concert.
Number nine.
Ah,
Number
okay.
nine is Anne. Anne. Julie has a
Yeah,
guitar and she plays it very well.
yeah, and,
Okay, so I
and,
heard so.
no, no, no.
Okay, good,
And
good, good. Number 10.
the concert was canceled. So we went to a nightclub instead.
Excellent, Anna. Very good. Okay.
Thank you, Tish.
more information here. I want to start. My recommendation and here is practice these exercises. I'm going to upload this